MrBeast, The Dark Side of the Goodness Factory. North Carolina, 2026, 9:47 a.m. A 15,000 square meter complex. Glass, concrete, greenery, security at every entrance. Inside, 327 employees, editors, analysts, psychologists, lawyers. None of them know what they will do today. Decisions are made by one person. Jimmy Donaldson sits in a room without windows, 3 monitors. One shows chats, the second, a video preview. The third, a dashboard with numbers, views, retention, conversion to merchandise. 3 scripts for today lie in front of him. He chooses a fourth, one that isn't on the list. Let's give away 500 wheelchairs, but not just give them away. Let's have a race. Whoever covers the distance fastest gets a house. The employees write it down. They smile. They leave. No one asks why the person who races fastest in a wheelchair should win a house. No one asks whether the losers will watch the winner, because questions aren't asked here. Welcome to the Goodness Factory. 2012, North Carolina. Jimmy is 13 years old. He sits in his room and stares at the view counter. His first videos, Minecraft Let's Plays, 10 views, 20. It doesn't work. He tries again and again. Nothing. At school, they think he's weird. He doesn't fit in. He has no money, no popularity, nothing that makes a teenager visible. But he has an obsession. He studies the YouTube algorithm the way others study the Bible. Titles, thumbnails, the first 30 seconds, retention. Every parameter can be measured. Every measurable parameter can be optimized. Every optimization leads to one thing, the number. He doesn't know yet that in 14 years, he will become a person more watched than the President of the United States. 2018, the first million. The video where he counts to 100,000 minutes, almost 70 days. He does it not because it's interesting, but because no one has done it before. The algorithm loves what hasn't existed. Then, the video with $100,000 given to homeless people. It explodes, not because it's kind, but because it's unexpected. Jimmy makes a discovery that will define his entire career. Kindness sells better than cruelty. In 2018, the internet is full of trolls, hate, arguments. MrBeast offers an alternative. Watch me help. Watch me give. Watch and cry with tenderness. But no one notices one detail. Every kind video is a business plan. Budget, calculations, ROI. He doesn't spend $100,000, he invests $100,000 into content that will bring in $1 million. Philanthropist, benefactor, saint, or just a genius marketer. MrBeast Headquarters 2024, The Planning Room. Every video goes through a system Jimmy himself calls the idea grinder. 200 to 300 concepts come in each week. 2 to 3 remain. Here's how miracles are selected. Emotional potential. How many people will cry or smile? Clickability of the title, tested on focus groups. Editing length, every second must retain. Sponsor integration, who will pay for the placement? Legal cleanliness, so no one sues later. The item, will this actually help people? Is not on this list, because that's not the goal, it's the tool. Take the video, 100 blind people see their children for the first time. 120 million views. $8 million in ad revenue. $500,000 in surgery costs. Profit, $7,500,000. Every eye surgery earned him 15 times more than it cost. He's not greedy, he's efficient. But here's a question no one asks in the comments. If a surgery costs $5,000 and the video brings in millions, why did he only pay for 100 surgeries? Why not 1,000? Why not 10,000? Because 100 is the optimal number, enough for an emotional impact, not enough to break the budget. The perfect balance between miracle and profit. This isn't charity, this is miracle manufacturing, with an assembly line, a conveyor belt, and a sales plan. 2023. Filming the video, last person to take their hand off the Lamborghini keeps it. 18 participants, 6 days, 2 million views in the first 24 hours. They stand in the heat. They don't sleep. They cry. They faint. The camera captures close-ups. The editing emphasizes the suffering. The music swells at the moments of tears. Jimmy watches the monitors from an air-conditioned trailer. He's not cruel. He's just working. A psychologist on set, yes, he has a staff psychologist, assesses the participant's condition. Not to stop the filming, but to know when to capture the reaction in close-up. He's braking! Camera on him! In 20 minutes, we'll offer him $5,000 to quit. That'll be a powerful moment. Participants sign a 40-page contract. In the fine print, a clause stating that their images can be used for any purpose, that they will receive nothing if they don't win, that the organizers are not responsible for psychological trauma. No one reads 40 pages. They see the Lamborghini. They don't see the cage. In April 2026, a former participant files a lawsuit. He claims he developed PTSD after filming, that he can't sleep, that every night he dreams of cameras and the host's shouts, "One more minute, you can do it, don't give up!" MrBeast's legal department prepares a settlement. The amount is not disclosed. It never is. Because the Goodness Factory cannot afford bad publicity. Headquarters, 2025. Staff turnover, 67% per year. That's nearly 10 times higher than the IT industry average. Why do people leave? Because they work 80-hour weeks. Because deadlines are never postponed. Because the video has to go out on Friday, even if it means the editor sleeps under their desk for 3 nights straight. Former employees speak anonymously, under threat of non-disclosure lawsuits. Jimmy doesn't yell. He just looks at you and says, "This could be better." Then he turns and walks away, and you redo it. A 6th time, a 7th time. You don't know when to stop because he never says enough. One time, he asked me to edit a 30-second segment overnight. I did it. In the morning, he said, "Okay, but let's redo it." I redid it. He said, "Now it's worse than before. Go back to the first version." I went back. He said, "Okay, we'll keep it." That took 18 hours. Salaries are above market. Bonuses are generous. Health insurance is top tier, but money doesn't buy sleep, and it doesn't cure burnout. One former editor, who asked not to be named, told us this: "I once worked on a video for 72 hours straight. I drank energy drinks, slept for 20 minutes under my desk. When I sent the final version, Jimmy wrote, 'Okay, but let's try a different version.' I don't remember how I got home. I woke up 14 hours later on the bathroom floor. He wasn't fired. He left on his own 3 weeks later." 2026. MrBeast is no longer just a YouTube channel, it's a conglomerate. Here's what Jimmy Donaldson owns: MrBeast Burger, a virtual restaurant chain, 1,500 locations. Others cook, the money goes to him. Feastables, chocolate bars, $200 million in first-year sales. Team Trees, an environmental fund, 20 million trees, $22 million in donations. Team Seas, ocean cleanup, $30 million, 30 million pounds of trash, and MrBeast Philanthropy, an official charitable foundation. Budget, $150 million per year. The last item is the most interesting. The charitable foundation is funded by channel revenue. Channel revenue depends on advertising. Advertising depends on views. Views depend on charity videos. It's a closed loop. Good feeds content. Content feeds good. And no one can say where one ends and the other begins. Under North Carolina law, a charitable foundation must disclose its expenses. MrBeast Philanthropy does that. But what is not disclosed? How much money goes into producing the charity videos? If you donated $1 to plant trees, how much of it went to the actual tree? And how much to the camera operator filming the tree being planted? And the editor who cut it into a 10-minute video? These numbers are published nowhere. 2024. Forbes journalists try to estimate Jimmy's real net worth. Officially, $500 million. Unofficially, experts say $1.5 to $2 billion. He is the youngest billionaire to have made his fortune on YouTube. He has earned more than some Hollywood studios. And he earned it on kindness. Here's a paradox no one wants to discuss. If his business model is so profitable, why doesn't he solve problems entirely? Why does he build 100 wells in Africa, not 1,000? Why does he cure 1,000 blind people, not 10,000? Why does he give away $10 million to random people instead of building a hospital that will work for 30 years? Answer: because 100 wells is one video. 1,000 wells is also one video, but it costs 10 times more and doesn't bring in 10 times more views. The law of diminishing returns of goodness. The first well brings tears, The 10th, habit. The 100th, boredom. He's not a builder, he's a showman. And his show is goodness. But the show must end before the audience gets bored. 2025. Jimmy's interview on the Lex Fridman podcast. I can't stop. If I stop all these people, my employees, viewers, charitable foundations, what happens to them? I created a system that depends on me, every minute of every day. For the first time, he says it out loud. He can't retire, because 327 families depend on his next 80-hour weeks, because 100 children in Africa will get wells only if he films a video, because 500 wheelchairs will be given away only if it gets clicks. He is trapped in his own machine. He wanted to become the most popular blogger in the world. He became a slave to popularity. His friends say he has changed. He used to hold the camera himself, edit himself, celebrate every million himself. Now he has 327 people who don't let him take a step left or right. Every sneeze is analyzed by marketing, PR, and legal departments. He is no longer Jimmy filming crazy videos in his parents' living room. He is MrBeast, a brand, a corporation, a country with its own GDP, laws, and citizens. March 2026. For the first time in 5 years, his monthly audience growth drops below 2%. New channels copy his format. Some do it better, some cheaper, some more sincerely, because sincerity cannot be faked. It can only be simulated. And the audience is starting to feel the difference. Comments under recent videos. I used to cry. Now I just know it's business. He helps? Yes. But why does it all smell so staged? How much of my $10 for a Feastables t-shirt went to charity? No answer. Jimmy reads these comments. He can't help but read them. He checks the numbers every 15 minutes. For the first time in a long time, he feels like he's losing control. Today, now, 2026. MrBeast created something the world had never seen before. A goodness factory running on capitalist rails. He cured thousands of blind people. He planted millions of trees. He fed millions of hungry people. He gave away hundreds of millions of dollars. But every dollar was calculated. Every surgery was filmed. Every tear became content. And now the question is not whether he is good or evil. The question is whether it is even possible to do good when your job is to produce emotions for sale. He says helping is his calling. But if tomorrow helping stopped bringing in views, would he still help the same way? We will never know the answer, because tomorrow helping will bring in views, and the day after, and next year, because the goodness factory will not stop, even if its creator wants to press the red button. There is no red button. It was removed during the design phase as inefficient. North Carolina, 2026, 10:47 p.m. Jimmy Donaldson turns off the third monitor, stands up, walks to the exit. Security opens the door. A black electric car waits for him in the parking lot. He gets in, drives home. No one is home. He orders delivery, eats alone, scrolls through TikTok. Nothing is funny. Tomorrow at 6 a.m. he has a meeting. 327 people are waiting. The algorithm is waiting. The world is waiting. He can't let them down, even if he really wants to. One number that stays with you after watching. Total funds raised by MrBeast for charity. Over $300 million. Total revenue of his business over the same period. An estimated $1.2 billion. Number of people who received direct help. Over 5 million. Number of employees who suffered emotional burnout. Unknown. The factory doesn't keep that statistic. And one question no one asks out loud. If you knew your help would not be filmed, would you still help the same way? Answer honestly. Then ask yourself why the honest answer is so hard to give. Thank you for watching until the end. If you want more investigations into the dark side of the internet, celebrities, and corporations pretending to be good, subscribe to the channel. We release videos every week. And trust us, the next stories will be even harsher. We are preparing material on how Hollywood stars